गाइस अभी हम जा रहे हैं नरवर फोर्ट। Narwar is a town and a Nagar Panchayat in Shivpuri district in the Indian state of Madhya Pradesh. The ancient city of Narwar is a glorious example of art, culture, heritage and historical ups and downs. Derived from the words nara, which means man, and vara, which means excellent or exemplary match, Narwar has been the birthplace of many romantic stories like Raja Nala and Damayanti, Raja Singh Tomar and Gujari Rani Mrignayani, and Prince Dhola and Princess Maru. This city used to be called as Nalpura after Raja Nal right up till the 12th century, and the fort with its palatial quarters is exactly where Raja Nal gambled and lost all his wealth. Legend has it that when Raja Nal left for the forest along with Damayanti, the Kuldevi decided to lie down at the entrance of the main gateway to protect the treasury, and since then has been called Pasardevi, goddess of tortoises. In fact, there is a massive statue of Pasardevi that is about 12 feet high and 8 feet wide at the entrance of the main doorway, and a trench that is about 7 to 8 feet deep below her two arms. One can hear the distinctive sound of khan when they drop coins in this hole, and hence it is believed that a great treasure lies beneath. Even today, scions of many royal families come to seek her blessings. We have now reached the entrance to Narwar Fort. Every morning before the sound of the grinder, the door would open. Hence the name of this gate was Pisan Hari Darwaja. Aurangzeb broke its original form and rebuilt it in Mughal style. Hence it is also called Alamgir Darwaja. Though historians say that the stories of unimaginable gold, precious stones, and other valuables hidden in the fort is fairly common, what is unknown to many is that this place was reputed to be a city of Tantra Mantra. There is a lot of evidence of Tantrism in various parts of the fort. This historic town in Shivpuri district lies to the east of the Kalisindhriver, which surrounds the famous fort of Narwar, forming a natural moat. Situated atop a hillock, Narwar Fort spreads across 8 square kilometers on an isolated steep scarp of the Vindhya range at a height of about 500 feet from the ground. The fort of Narwar comes only second in size after the fort of Chittorgarh in Rajasthan, but is unfortunately in a state of disrepair. ये है पीरनपुर सैयदों का दरवाज़ा. These are the tomb of the martyrs. According to the inscription here, this tomb belongs to Durgpal Dilawar Khan of Shersa Suri. According to Cunningham, it was named Sayyid Ka Darwaza after it was repaired by Sayyid Durgpal. Kotwali building is constructed in its east direction. The remains of a Hindu monument have been used in the surrounding reconstruction. This fort has been occupied by Kachwaha Rajputs, Sindhiyas, Sultans of Malwa, Marathas, Mughals, and others who made modifications in the style they favored. However, the Mughal influence is most visible as they had removed every trace of Hindu culture, including the temples that were built inside the fort. This fort has been the center for Hinduism, Islam, and Jainism. The renowned musician of medieval India, Bezu Bawra, is said to have adorned the royal court of Raja Singh Tomar. This door is known as Hawa Por. Cold air comes in this door in every season, hence its name Hawa Por became popular. Locals say that both Sikandar Lodi and his father had tried many times to conquer Gwalior and had failed every time. Finally, the decision was taken to lay siege to the Narwar Fort. This siege went on for 11 months, during which Lodi made many attempts to infiltrate but soon realized that both the morale of his army and their supplies were diminishing. The food grains were also in short supply inside the fort, and so a proposal was worked out. A dancer was offered half the kingdom if she would climb down the fort and pass on a message to the intelligence officer who was waiting outside the fort to take it to Gwalior. The dancer came down the fort in the dead of night using a rope and passed on the message, but met with her death while climbing back up as someone cut the rope from inside the fort. However, the message reached Gwalior, and Lodi, who was informed that a mighty army was coming to the aid of Raja Singh Tomar, immediately decided to lift the siege, but outraged at his defeat, desecrated temples in the city of Narwar and massacred many innocent people. The dancer who lost her life protecting the fort and its people is revered by locals even today. The entire fort is divided into four parts, namely Majlokha, the middle, Dula Ahata, the western portion, Madar Ahata, the southeastern section, and Gurjar Ahata, the southernmost part. There are 8 wells and 9 step wells built in the 8th century at an elevation of 399 feet. It is said that about 1600 panihar, ladies who used to collect water, would fill water in their pots simultaneously. The huge water structure is spread over 390 square feet with ghats that are 30 feet deep. Some of the monuments and palaces within the fort are Fulwa Mahal, Al Hodal's Arena, Chip Mahal, Hawapur, Rani Mahal, Kacheri Mahal, Koryo Ki Haveli, Ladau Bangla, Chakki Mahal, Rani Damayanti Mahal, Rava Pareva Mahal, Suneri Mahal, Ram Janki Temple, and others. What is fascinating is that bathtubs are seen in these palaces that are more than 500 years old with a unique hot and cold water piping system in place. The courtyards, porches, and colonnade arcades, with their interplay of light and shadow and stunning natural beauty in the backdrop, are indeed spectacular. Though the fort's splendor and architecture are unparalleled, one feels sad seeing this grand fort in ruins. Now enjoy the drone shots of Narwar Fort, and if you like this video of mine, then please like, share, and subscribe my channel Lalit Solanki the Nature Lover.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Thank